Hello, my name's Serenity. This is a reading for all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If it resonates with you, please like, share and follow. It's showing here that the center of the issue is some of you could have been with an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini who you had conflict with in the past. Okay? But no one won this argument, or you're having mental stress over an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus who's holding on, or you are holding on to your emotions. It also shows here that if there was juggling or confusion in the past, you're no longer confused. I'm coming out of juggling. In your past, it shows here you got the Three of Wands, where you are waiting for your ships to come in. Some of you could have been waiting on a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could have been waiting on a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer with the King of Cups. But with the Seven of Swords, it shows there that was some kind of lies or deceit or three-party situation here going on, or someone's not speaking regarding this, okay, or hiding this, okay. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So let's go back to the Three of Wands, okay? Talking about you waiting for your ships to come in. The focus here is that it's on faith state. Oh, getting twisted and can't even talk now. Okay, say it again. The focus is on faith testing or invoking situations, checking theories or beliefs. This card promises unions, business ventures or partnership, large or small companies, contracts or documents or unexpected wins, right here. Because this reading, before I continue, sorry I didn't say this, if it hasn't already happened, this is what's going to happen. So I'm not putting out time on this, but if it hasn't already happened in the past, it would have been within 3 days. You're going to hear from either an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay? And for some of you, it could be up to 7 weeks. Okay? That you hear about, that the truth comes out about this third party situation. Okay? All right. Your desire in this card shows that you want a successful partnership or union, and to overcome the nagging feelings of fear or apprehension concerning it. Okay? Because you, in this waiting period, this is your desire. You want a successful partnership or union, and to overcome the nagging feeling of fear or apprehension concerning it. Some of you, a difficult decision like should I or shouldn't I will soon be made regarding a new relationship. Could be with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or they may have air, water and fire in their chart. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, you'll be surprised by a very successful business or financial transaction, or a start of a new enterprise, and a flattering remark or proposition from an admirer or a potential partner. Okay? Some of you will have mixed emotions regarding some and be complimented, well liked and enriched by others. Okay? People won't know how to take you. Okay? Some of you will leave your home in hope of manifesting your desires or to meet someone that can help you attain them. That's for some of you. Some of you could be dealing with paperwork. You'll put it off or left unfinished for the time being because you need a break from mental activity or because your mental resources have been exhausted. So some of you've got paperwork you need to deal with, but you're too mentally exhausted to deal with it right now. That's for some of you. Some of you regarding work, your business will begin to flourish and practical help will be offered in whatever area concerns you. Right? That's for some of you. Some of you, this is the excellent time for unions, and in spite of your fears, you will unite or form a new partnership or marry. Alright? So, because this is the excellent time right now for reunions. And in spite of your fears, you will unite, right? And form a new partnership, or some of you will be getting married. Okay? Your emotional state, some of you will be feeling apprehensive or distrustful, but this feeling will soon pass. Okay? Pisces, you will overcome a testy situation and you will get a great deal of satisfaction through your talents, skills, or natural abilities. You're going to get a call from a loved one and a lover. This is probably why there's two people here in your life here, okay? That's why the Seven of Swords is here regarding three-party situation here. Pisces, a relative or a close friend will be expressing his or her concern over the signing of a contract or a settlement of a business deal. Okay? That's for some of you. You'll be concerned about the health of another, but you yourself are in need of rest. You're the one who's working too hard, Pisces. Okay? Some of you, business and finance will begin to improve through increased trade or commerce, and friends will prove to be great help or assets, and also the conclusion of a business deal will bring an unexpected bonus. Okay, Pisces? Nice one. Some of you will be indecisive or afraid to move ahead for fear that if you do, you'll hurt or suffer the consequences. This could be with this person in a relationship here. Because using your intuition, Pisces, you will know something's not right. And this is what you're questioning here. You will consider a new venture with someone and making an accurate prediction for others. Okay? So some of you will be considering a new adventure with someone, and some of you will be making an accurate prediction about others. So what you thought about them, you'll be right. You know what I mean? Your intuition was right about them. Okay? Some of you, someone coming to visit. That's why you're looking and waiting. Someone's coming to visit. This may make a change of plans or create more work for you to do, or you'll put off an appointment so you can spend more time together. So, wow. Somebody's coming. If you're waiting for your ship, you're waiting for this person to come, right? Some of you will have appointments of other things that you're supposed to go to, but you're going to cancel it so you can spend time with this person. That's for some of you. Some of you, money will come through the closing of a business deal or a previous agreement. Okay? Some of you who are suffering with anxiety, you won't know whether to go with the flow or of what's being offered or not. And you get in a bit. But I would say, Pisces, if you get an anxiety, I'll look at the point, I'll look at, all right then, the root here is anxiety, right? You want to know whether to go with the flow of what's being offered or not. Okay? What makes you feel, when you look within yourself and you're listening to your intuition, what feels better for you? That's what you need to do to calm down yourself, and anything else, let it go. Because it wasn't done for you. No one knows you better than you know yourself. Some of you will be discouraged about a trip or venture that is not panning out as anticipated or going to plan. So if you're waiting for somebody to come or you were going to them, there may be some delay because you're having anxiety, and that's anxiety can also send that energy out to the universe, so it will delay things. Okay? Some of you having to go it alone. Sorry about that. Some of you that are having to go it alone will end. Sorry, these things keep popping up and I'm trying to get the notification off. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, get back to track, right? Some of you who've been going along doing it by yourself, that will come to an end soon. Because someone will arrive who will help eliminate your apprehensions or give you something that could turn an idea into reality. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, your love life will improve greatly. There will be new partnerships will be established. Our existing relationship will be strengthened for some of you. Okay? This could be with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or they may have these in a chart. Okay? Or it could be these are the people you're dealing with. Fire, water, and air that are in your environment. Some of you will inherit a situation where your faith will be tested or evoked. Okay? Excuse me, let me just take a sip. Yeah, some of you, your faith is going to be tested. Because what I'm seeing here is some of you, your faith is going to be tested by, are you going to be in, if you said that I'm not going to get involved in a free party situation, are you going to end up in a free party situation? If you're saying that, no, I don't deal with married men, are you going to get involved with a married man? Or are you going to stand with your faith and say no? Let's see, eh? Some of you will be happy with something you recently purchased, or someone will help you get something you want. Okay? So some of you could be getting a gift. Could be from air, water, or fire. Or they might be from this one person. Okay? Some of you will gain the respect, cooperation, or admiration of others. Take the right action and make the right decision. Okay? It's like this. Some of you, they're going to say you're going to get tested on your faith. Right? And when you stand your ground on what you believe in, they might not like it, but they'll respect you for it. Okay, Pisces? So, to speak the truth and stand in your truth and your faith, no matter what. Okay? Some of you, right? Luck will be with you in turning a thought, idea, or dream into reality. You'll be very grateful for the manifestation of an idea, profitable returns from a new enterprise, or a successful completion of a goal. So those who finally got a goal that they want to reach for, you're going to get blessings in this, okay? You're going to get grateful for the manifestation that you manifested in your life. Pisces, put your energies into constructive ideas or cooperative partnership that are aligned with you or what you want, and have more faith, okay? When your heart speaks, listen. If something doesn't serve you, drop it. If there's something you can do, do it. If you can't, drop it. Trust that your ideas can be realized and expect the best, all right? Pisces, new partnership will be established, successful conclusion will be reached, and your apprehension will be dissolved. Okay? So, if it ain't happened to you already, this is what's ahead of you. So, it's telling you basically, you've got no reason to worry when you get the Three of Wands, when you're waiting, okay, for your ship to come in. Okay? If there's any delay, it's through your own anxiety that's prolonging it. Once you step out in faith and you believe it's happening, it will happen because you're manifesting it. It's yours. Okay? So, that's for Pisces who are going forward with their life. Could be some of you who are waiting for your ships to come in. It will be coming in soon. Okay? Or if you're waiting for a person, they'll be coming in soon too. Okay? Now, when you get, excuse me, the King of Cups could be the person that you're actually waiting for, the person that's probably come into your life to even help you, okay? The King of Cups represents Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, okay? Now, this king is very impressionable. Their birthday is usually between February the 19th until March the 20th. Because this king is very emotional. Well, he can be, but this king usually keeps their emotions to themselves. They don't kind of wear their hearts on their sleeve, but they do have a lot of emotions. Okay? They feel very deeply. Some of you, this could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, right? That's born between June the 21st to July the 22nd. That's for some of you. But it describes emotional, moody, changeable, testing, home-loving, kind, considerate, focusing, worrying, cranky, and sometimes crabby. Okay? That describes the person. If it resonates with you, you know who I'm talking about. This person could be a doctor, a minister, a priest, metrophysician, cook, restaurant owner, astronaut, homemaker. There's more emphasis in home life than business life, but can become well connected with big business and will help or support if needed or requested. Okay? Because this could be the person that's going to help you. It could be a Cancerian. Okay? Or they may have Cancer in a chart. Pisces, the focus is on activities centering around the home or business that you can do or out of the home for some of you. Okay? Financial independence, daydreaming about love and romance, or a person with Cancerian type of temperament. That's for some of you. right? Your desire, you want someone to spend time with you and you with them, make love to or share your life with, or to be self-sustaining or solvent in the work you've chosen to do. Okay? That's for some of you. Pisces, you will be in a romantic or flirtatious mood, and life will offer several opportunities for romance, but those who try to exercise a claim will have to compete with stiff competition, your work and your ideal lover. Okay? So some of you already, you got passion for your work, what you're actually doing, and you have specific ideal person in mind, the kind of person that you feel will suit you and your temperament. So even though people will be coming towards you to offer you new relationship, if they don't fit in to your idea, into your work, if it's not I can explain it again. If this person, it's like you got a passion for your work and you got an ideal person in your mind, okay? Now this person has to have the same interest as you that your work you're doing in on a spiritual level or whatever is your common denominator, because most Pisces are spiritual, so if you have something spiritual, educated, so you can have a communication, open to communication, and you have that in mind of a specific person that's honest and trustworthy. And if you don't come across these people in using your intuition, then you're not going to be interested, okay? Because you'll be holding out for the one you do want. All right? That's for some of you. Someone's going to seek you out though, Pisces, and may come right to your door, who will inquire about you or your services. That's for some of you, okay? And that'll be unexpected. Now, some of you will suddenly find yourself in a position to promote yourself or something you do, but will run into unexpected obstacles due to the lack of consent or interest expressed by another, okay? So some of you could be running into obstacles in your work, when you're trying to promote yourself, where people's not showing too much interest in what you're actually delivering. Or some of you will be going through lack of interest from or expressed by somebody you've been waiting to show some interest, but they're not being showing no interest towards you, okay? That's for some of you. Some of you've been waiting for someone, but they're not even being showing no interest towards you. Regarding your home, something new is about to be established that is going to change your outlook. Something good. This could be news from or the arrival of a lover. Like I said, for some of you, someone's going to be turning up at your door when you least expect it. Some of you will put off most of your paperwork until later because it's getting too complicated or not working out the way you want, and you won't want to contend with it. However, contracts, negotiations will go smoothly or contain a pleasant surprise for some of you. Okay, when you're going to sign this dotted line, you'll probably get a pleasant surprise. Okay? For some of you, regarding your work, you will want to make it on your own, be financially independent, own your own business, or work out of your own home. And a new direction or course of action is going to be proposed that will encourage that wish. And for some of you, so some of you who want to be entrepreneurs and working from home, you can just get your wish granted to do that. That's for some of you. I should raise my voice here, it's been going so long. Some of you that are in a union, right? You will feel you have many emotional swings and will be daydreaming about love and romance. Okay? And some of you will feel as if you're being mistreated, or you'll be looking for a way out of a relationship because you're not happy in it. Could be because you're in a free party situations for some of you. Okay? Or was in a free party situation if you've already gone through that already. That's for some of you. Some of you will enjoy a warm emotional exchange with a loved one. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? Some of you, you'll have discussions about an idea, project, or enterprise that could bring in new money. Or talk about a business or residential move for some of you. That is good news for some of you. And some of you, it may not be good news. Regarding your family, Pisces, your relatives will be experiencing emotional difficulties due to their partners or financial conditions, and may discuss the possibility of moving or coming to live with you, or vice versa. Okay? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Some of you, you'll feel ill and cranky and will fear the worst. So you will indulge yourself by eating and drinking too much. A visit with or news from someone in the medical profession could also be indicated here for some of you. Okay? So some of you are not feeling well. Okay? Some of you may be overindulging in eating and drinking too much. That's for some of you. When it regards your finances, Pisces, money will be acquired from a business of your own or business done out of your home, but be sure to handle financial negotiations and business transactions before you get started, or misunderstandings will arise. Okay? So those who are working from home, self-employed, money will be acquired from a business of your own or a business done out of your home. Okay? So it's telling you to be sure to handle financial negotiations, business transactions before you get started, or misunderstandings will arise. Okay? For some of you, someone will seek you out or arrive unexpectedly, and things will look much brighter on all horizons. Also, new arrangements will be made that will be good for all concerned. That's for some of you. Right? For some of you, expect to get a call from an old friend or lover, someone who cares for you a great deal and will show you or tell you so. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? Because this is the King of Cups. They may have air or fire in the chart, or it could be just 3 different people around you that you're dealing with. It could either be an air sign, fire sign, or water sign, or it could just be a water sign. You'll know which one resonates with you. Some of you, a professional call is indicated and a family event is in store too. Okay? So some of you will be getting a professional call. Could be to do with a job for some of you. And some of you will be going to a family event that will be coming up. Could be within 3 days to 7 weeks. For some of you. Okay? What else? What other message for Pisces regarding the themselves, or they're dealing with another Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Yeah, need to know. Some of you are going to receive letters, right? Or a letter will come in or go out from a spiritual, metaphysical, or health type organization. Okay? For those who are dealing with mind, body, or spirit, letters will come in and go out from this group that you're actually dealing with. Okay? For those who are suffering with anxiety, you'll be distraught over the lack of support you feel you are getting, or because of the emotional burden you have to carry with your family, friends, or loved ones, Pisces. Okay? So, some Pisces are feeling that they're not getting no support from their family, friends, or loved ones. Okay? Some of you will be disheartened by unfulfilled romantic desires. It was close, but no cigars. Okay? Almost doesn't count, Pisces. You know that. Alright? So, with some of you, that was a disappointment, because you probably had high hopes for this person. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It was close, but no cigars for this person. Okay? A disagreeable situation and a negative emotional conditions are going to come to an end. Okay? That's for some of you. Could be with this Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Right? Problems in the home or with family will begin to ease off, but your desire for love and romance will increase. Okay? Because it's like you're getting to a point now that you want me time. Your time. Okay? You want some love and romance in your life now. You're going to find new direction, line of work, or occupational outlets, something that will augment your talents or advance your position, right? Because you're going to find a new direction in the line of work, okay? You're going to have some occupational outlet, something that will allow your talents and your gift, right, to be able to express in the working environment or advance your position through what you can bring to the company, like what you get to a job, what you're bringing to the table. When you present what you're bringing, the person can only then advance your position. Okay? Pisces, that's for some of you. For some of you, an admirer will call and tell you he or she has something for you. Okay? Your success will come through exercising your personal integrity. Pisces. Your success will come through exercising your personal integrity. Remember I told you back in the past that as long as you tell the truth and stick and stand by your faith and what you believe in, having the courage to ask for what you want and receive a positive response or go ahead in reply to a business query or financial matters, some of you, right? So some of you are going to have the courage to ask for what you want. And when you do so, you're going to receive a positive response, okay? In reply to a business query or a financial matter, okay? You may say that you put a price on what you feel your work is worth, okay? What you feel, say, that you can live on or financially be stable on, to go and say that you're not struggling. Just that's for some of you, okay? For some of you, you're going to find something you want or need right in your own backyard. Right? Some of you, the person that you actually probably say you're wanting, you want romance, you want to, it could be right underneath your nose and you don't even realize. Okay? That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you, you'll be grateful for the food on your table, the clothes on your back, and the feeling of self-worth or accomplishment for work well done. And you feel it as a blessing. So you're blessed, you'll be so grateful for your life and everything that you've got around you. And through doing so, more blessings come into your life. Okay? That's for some of you. Pisces. Excuse me. Pisces, what you want or need will come to you and you will be provided for. Okay? Unfortunately, the work you're in insulates or alienates you from social involvement. So those who are working at home and self-employed, it's kind of isolating you a bit from people. Okay? However, you can rise above your emotional limitations by remembering that God is your source and works through many channels and in many ways. Open your mind to the possibility of a new beginning. Right? Step out. Okay? Some of you, we all know, I always give messages to people to go within or go without, but some of you have gone so much deep within, you can't get out to even socialize with anybody else. You're so involved in your work or your passion for your work that you're not lifting your head up to step out to socialize with other people. That's some of you. Right? But it's also letting you know, don't be disheartened if you're by yourself, because you won't be for long. Okay? Before you know it, you'll have a new beginning. Like I said, it could be going forward in your life between 3 days to 7 weeks. Okay? Some of you, right? Pisces, don't let your desire color what is, right? Refuse to accept less than what is correct in people or to settle for what is so-and-so, right? A soul's ears dressed up, looks like a silk purse, it's still a soul's ears, do you understand? Put your ideas to the test, okay? So no matter what a person is coming to you with, test them. Don't settle neither for so-and-so, or settle with people and say, oh, I think that we can offer you this. I don't think so. You know, one of those things, you know? Speak up. For some of you Pisces, business will take an upward swing. New projects will be in the making, and if your significant other has yet to appear, you will know that there's a divine order sustaining your fundamental needs, and the time is drawing near. Pisces, okay? So Pisces should be going forward, but then you're going to come across the 7 of Swords, okay? Something is not being spoken up. Some of you have given up on a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that could have been sneaking around, could have been in a three-party situation here with the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Swords, okay? This could be past for some of you. Some of you, it's already happened. And some of you, if it hasn't happened, this is what's being taking place. Okay? Pisces, it shows that some of you, the focus is on attempts, efforts, uncertain, unstable conditions, introspection. You're analyzing things for perfection. You're trying to put priorities in self-protection and family members, partners and health. You're dealing with quite a thing, or you're communicating with all these different people at the same time. For some of you, when it concerns romance, an admirer will want to see you and will phone or come to call. Okay? Some of you, you'll be surprised by an unexpected reunion or the sudden appearance of an old friend, lover or business associate. Okay? You'll be trying to put things in perspective or perfect an idea, but you will have problems trying to establish priorities, meet schedule, plans or follow through with a course of action. And for some of you, because for some of you, that could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in the home. You'll be trying to go and say, meet your scheduled plans, trying to establish priorities, or they could be doing that around you if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. For some of you, there'll be tension. Sorry, I can't get my words out. For some of you, there will be tension related to travel plans, cars, or schedules, and you may have to travel alone for some of you. Okay, so if you're planning to go forward or with somebody, you might end up going alone. Which I already spoke about that earlier on anyway, because of this three-party situation for some of you. Some of you, there will be much paperwork to do, but don't rush or you'll make mistakes, right? Or miss a significant information. Also, changes can be costly, so make sure they're worth it. Okay? That's for some of you. Alright? Regarding work, Pisces, you'll want to get away from your work, but it will keep pulling you back. That's for some of you. And for those who want union, no matter how much you want someone or something, you'll do without it before you put yourself in a compromising position. Okay, Pisces? Right? So no matter how much you could want somebody, you're not going to put yourself in a three-party situation. Okay? For those, the effect it's going to have in your emotional state for some of you, your plans will not go smoothly and you'll be under a lot of pressure trying to perfect things, correct them, or put them in order because you're taking on more than you're capable of or prepared for. Okay? So your emotional state at this moment in time will be under a lot of pressure. When you say trying to perfect things, nothing's perfect, okay? And some things you have to go back and correct and put them in order, because if things are disorganized, it's not functioning properly or going with the flow. So you need to get some order in your life right now for some of you. Some of you could have an advantage could be coming your way in your finances or love life that will put a smile on your face and a song in your heart. That's for some of you. Alright? Some of you could be receiving news. You'll attempt to reach someone, but he or she will be out of touch, or his or phone will be disconnected for some of you. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You'll know who you're trying to get in contact with and realizing you couldn't get through. For some of you, and some of you were blocked, or they blocked you. When it concerns your family, with the Seven of Swords, okay, you may struggle, argue, or sometimes be at odds with your family, but deep down you love them very much and will have their welfare at heart. This could be a family member, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pisces, you could be experiencing problems with your breasts, male or female, and trying to accomplish too much will result in tension, aches, and pains. Some of you will be getting headaches if you don't stop. You need to rest, Pisces, right? And those who've got stiff aches in their body, muscle relaxer would help greatly with that, okay? But it's like you're holding, excuse me, you're holding tension in your body and it's trapped. And sometimes it's trapped through lies, deceit, sneaky behavior, three-party situation, and it's locked in your body, and because someone's not telling the truth in this situation here. Okay, if it's not yourself, then it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or another Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay. Pisces, a friend will help you to overcome whatever problem is plaguing you by steering you in the right direction, or a friend from out of state will call. Okay, could be in another town. You're gonna receive a call from. Okay. Some of you will get a message, or a caller is going to elicit an antsy or giddy feelings, and conflicts will arise over time slots, schedules, appointments, or meetings. That's for some of you. Okay, you're trying to fit them into your schedule to try and say meet up with them. Okay, but it's somebody that you're going to be excited about to see. Okay, or speak to. That's for some of you. Okay, some of you could be receiving mail that is from a health letter to legal notice or bureaucratic reminder that will irritate you. Okay, that's for some of you. Some of you will be striving for perfection and trying to establish priorities, meet deadlines, or keep appointments. Will be constant source of aggravation for you, because you've gone so far within, you don't even want to go out. That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you, you'll be upset with or disappointed in a business associate, partner, or friend who will let you down. Okay? Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A business partnership, labor dispute, or conflict with employees, partners, or associates will be resolved amicably. Okay? So some of you may even have some disagreement in the working environment, but it'll be all resolved amicably amongst yourself. Some of you will begin to see things as they really are in terms of objective and established or precedent. And if you've been working too hard, you'll take some time off for R&R. Some of you are workaholics, don't know when to stop. You know, you love for your work, or your passion sometimes could go beyond even your own physical and mental ability. Okay? Some of you need to rest up. It's time to rest. You're overdoing things too much right now. Take some R&R for true. Right? Some of you will inherit an invitation to an event. This could be a spiritual event. Again, that's going to be coming through for you. Right? Some of you will be getting a gift. Could be even a gift of wine or food. Some of you are going to have an unexpected financial gain, and your good judgment and ability to establish correct priorities will prove to be successful. Okay? As long as you prioritize. Right? Pisces, you'll be lucky in establishing better conditions, finding bargains, or getting gifts, and good fortune will come through business affairs, social activities, and unexpected events. Okay? So look out for these things, Pisces. And Pisces, you're also going to be grateful for an unexpected financial gain. A really large advantage, okay? For some of you. Pisces, things are going to clear up and work out, okay? Perfection is a concept that was derived from something you decided was good or right. And what you're doing now is being compared to that decision, right? But in reality, perfection is nothing but an idea, okay? Maintain mental or emotional balance, keep things in their proper perspective, take things slow and easy. If you're having problems, don't struggle with it, take time off, right? Or just drop it for now, okay? A friend or lover or a new alliance will be very beneficial to your life, your work or your career, okay? That's for some of you. If you can relate with that, please like, share and follow, okay? Some of you who've been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini that are coming out or having conflict with, okay? Some of you with the Five of Swords are having conflict with an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Could be regarding a three-party situation for some of you, okay? That's for some of you, right? Someone's holding on and someone's no longer confused. Could be regarding a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, or an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. That's for some of you, alright? Pisces, your focus seems to be on unforeseen problems. Because sometimes as well, if it's not physical conflict, it's mental conflict, okay? Your focus is on unforeseen problems, conflicts, and defeats which cause a depressed or depressed turn off mind. It's very depressing. It's a very dark place actually when you got the Five of Swords. It's up in your mind, okay? Going through all that mental conflict, right? You won't feel like expending energy or superficialities, and will be frustrated in work, love and health, okay? That's for some of you. Some of you will feel that there are more obstacles ahead and won't want to face the ordeal. You know you must if you are to have what you want, but it's not that you want to, okay? That's for some of you. Some of you won't be prepared for the inner or outer struggle you'll have with yourself after deciding a course of action that is now taken, okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, you'll want to be gregarious, but you won't be able to fulfill that wish because you'll be so stifled by all the things you don't want in your life that you withdraw or just want to be left alone. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, if you intend to revamp something in your home or purchase something for your home, you'll run into problems. Either it won't be right, delivery will be delayed, or it'll cost more than expected. That's for some of you. Some of you, you'll be irritated in your travels, or you'll have problems with cars or transportation. Ain't that the thing? Okay? Some of you who are dealing with paperwork, papers, letters or printed material will only provide partial answers. More work will have to be done before they're completed to your satisfaction. Results can be seen or conclusions drawn. Okay, that's for some of you. Regarding your work, Pisces, things will not go as well as they should, and you will have conflicts or clashes of will with others, or people in business will infuriate you, okay? That's for some of you, okay? That in the past will, or if it's not happened, coming out from that of conflicts with Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, disagreements in the working environment for some of you, okay? You'll experience regret, nostalgia and remorse over unfulfilled dreams or promises. And that's what your Five of Swords is trying to say to some of you, okay? Other people who promise and then fail to deliver will cause great unhappiness or bitter disappointment for some of you, okay? They make a promise and they didn't follow through, Okay? And I would say for all Pisces, right? For those who do actually promise a Pisces something, right? I would say this to you. Under no circumstances should you ever give Pisces false hope, okay? You either care or you don't. All they want is the truth and nothing but the truth, okay? So, if you ever gave in a Pisces false hope, that was it between you and them, okay? They'll cut you off without thinking because you built them up and you let them down. And for a Pisces to put all their emotions in this situation, okay? So that's for some of you, okay? So if any of you were dealing with another Pisces and this is, you promised them something or someone promised you, I can imagine that must have hurt you very much, Pisces. Some of you, right, will hear of some misfortune befalling a friend or loved one, or some rather depressing news for you, okay? Some of you will be receiving that. Well, Pisces feel and have empath for anybody, so somebody's hurt you'll probably hurt you too. You're going to feel it, okay? For some of you, a relative will do a favor for you or give you something you want. Or if there's a question concerning medical test, the outcome will be favorable. So some of you who will have good news regarding a medical test that you or results came through, you'll have good news. Okay? Some of you though, you'll be troubled by recurring illness or physical problems and take medication or vitamins, but more treatment or rest will be necessary. And unfortunately, the problem may never go away completely. That's for some of you, okay? Some of you will be self-sufficient, financially solvent, and able to sustain yourself and your earnings or income, but you will still be fearful about your finances and your future security. That's why you got the Four of Pentacles and you're holding on to your finance there, okay? Some of you are afraid to spend, but you don't have to be because you're financially alright, but your fear is that you will lose your money. But remember this, what you fear is what you draw, Pisces. So don't walk in fear, walk in faith, okay? Everything's going to be alright. Right, that's for some of you. Some of you, in time, things will let up and you'll be more relaxed about your situation. That's for some of you, right? Some of you will be frustrated over the constant effort it takes to deal with your friends or romantic relationships, you know? Because Pisces people are always trying to help people. I'm wondering why do they not listen, or why do you not take their advice, or why? There's always a why at the end of it, because whatever Pisces usually do, and they do it from the heart, it can be quite hurting or cutting when people take them for granted. Sometimes people take Pisces kindness for weakness. That's some of you. Some of you, Pisces, expect the unexpected where callers are concerned, because somebody will be coming or calling. So it's emphasizing it in the cars and clarifying as I'm going through the cars, somebody's coming, okay? Pisces, you will have work to get out or letters to mail, right? But a health problem will cause a delay for some of you, okay? That's for some of you. If you've not gone through it, that is to come ahead. You could have a health problem that might delay you sending letters or emails out. That's for some of you. For those Pisces that are dealing with anxiety, you'll be troubled by doctors or health conditions that needs attention. And some of you will be having problems with electrical appliances or machinery. Okay, that's for some of you. Sometimes that's energy blocking everything. Your computer goes down, your washing machine breaks down, all your bulbs start blowing. It's like just energy. Okay, that's around you, and this could be causing you anxiety for some of you. And some of you have got a health condition that needs attention. Okay, I emphasize it again. I think I've spoken before in another reading for Pisces, to get your health checked out, Pisces. There's something that you're not seeing or not dealing with, okay? Or you're ignoring and thinking that you'll be all right because you want to constantly work and not take the time off to think about yourself, okay? If it was somebody else, you'd be advising them to go say, yeah, go to the doctor, go and get yourself checked out. But when it concerns yourself, Pisces, you seem to not show the same love for yourself. So some of you do need to have self-love, okay? That's for some of you. That was somebody out there needed to hear that, okay? Some of you will be disappointed when you'll get little help. There could be misunderstandings. Some of you could have been experiencing just added pressure, basically. You'll be frustrated or getting extra responsibilities, and you'll have to wait much longer than you should have or were promised. That's for some of you, right? Because some of you are going through little or no help, misunderstandings or compassion from others, just added pressure and frustrated with all the responsibilities that you're taking on. Some of you will have to wait a bit longer for something that you was promised. You know what I mean? That's for some of you. But some of you, though, are going to end a negative condition, or an attitude is going to end, because you're going to realize by your thoughts and your words, you're causing your own sickness. You're causing all these negative things to come to you. Okay? So when you deal with that, then your life will change. That's for some of you. Some of you, in spite of everything, you'll confront issues head on and tackle every crisis one by one. Right? Some of you will have to be utterly self-reliant. Some of you will have to return, exchange, or add something to a product because it won't be right or the way you want it. That could be with your own business. Okay? Those who are working from home or entrepreneurs. Some of you will be successful in getting something you wanted for a long time, and rather than you having to go after it, it will come to you. Some of you will also find that your predictions about a situation concerning another were very accurate. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you will be unlucky or thwarted. Okay? Some of you will be grateful for proof that your efforts has been effective and your faith in the universe has been restored, and you feel blessed. Okay? Some of you are too blessed to be stressed. Pisces, you're in for a struggle, and there will be more work or problems ahead than you're aware of now. Okay? If God wants you to do something, He'll give you the desire for it and the power to do it. Pisces, consider the source and avoid dwelling on the negative side of things. Don't allow an inconsistent or indecisive attitude to get the upper hand. Use positive affirmations and count your wins, no matter how small. Okay? The outcome will be one of your conquests and defeats, and you'll succeed. in some areas but not in others. And while you may get what you want, it may not be the way you want it. Pisces, that's for some of you. Okay, that could be with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And if you're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, they could be holding on to you, or you holding on to them. Okay, but it also shows that you're holding on to your pentacles. Okay, that's your finance. Some of you are holding on and blocking out emotions for anybody actually reaching out to you. That's for some of you, right? Some of you have been through a financial lack and need to start thinking more positive regarding their finance. That's for some of you too, right? Any further messages for all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising need to know regarding the Four of Pentacles? Some of you, our focus is on work, success, financial security, a safe space or environment. For some of you are making every effort count and not wanting anything to go to waste. That's for some of you why you're holding on to the Four of Pentacles. Okay, some of you want success in your business, finances, or material gains, and are contemplating the impact of a new relationship or partnership. So some of you are thinking about should you or shouldn't you go into a relationship or partnership with some of you. Okay, some of you, there'll be obstacles to getting together, such as logistic, business, priorities, or geography. But if both parties are in accord and want to be together, the obstacles can be overcome. So those who could be dealing with somebody that lives in a distance, if you really want to be together, there will be no excuse. Okay, right? You'll make the effort. You'll overcome the obstacles. Some of you will be pleasantly surprised by an unexpected business transaction or a new business that will begin to show profit. That could be your own self-employed business for some of you, and that will come unexpectedly for some of you. Some of you will be confronted with a personal loss or unfulfillment. You'll turn your attention towards business and material rewards instead. Okay? Because those that could have a loss, could have been loss of a relationship, could be unfulfillment in a relationship, and their focus, some of you Pisces have thrown yourself into your work. And your finance. That's for some of you. Some of you, a financial opportunity, business transaction or sale is going to come right to your door. That's for some of you. Some of you plan to meet up with someone is going to be cancelled or postponed, but you'll go anyway. Or some of you will buy a car. Okay, so some of you who plan to meet up with someone is going to be cancelled, okay, or postponed for another time, because rescheduling, remember, work and all that. Or some of you will just end up buying a car. I'm not saying because somebody didn't turn up you went and bought a car, but some of you will be buying a car. Okay, I'm talking about with the Four of Pentacles here, that you're thinking about, can I let go to buy a car? You're holding on so tightly for some of you. Okay, some of you, a significant sale or a large purchase will be decided upon, but you won't be completed until a later date. Alright, that's for some of you. Right, it could be you've taken a car out on a loan that could be 4 years to go and say a payment plan for 4 years for some of you, and some of you may end up paying it into. That's for some of you. Some of you, your heart won't be in your work, but you know you must forge ahead in spite of it, or you won't accomplish what you need to get done. Okay? That's for some of you. I always tell people when it concerns work, you know, find a work that's your passion and you never have to work a day in your life because you love it so much and you look forward to getting up in the morning. When you pick a career that you actually just want for the money, every day getting out of bed is going to be a drag. Okay? And if you get to a stage where you're feeling that way, it's time to start applying for different jobs or go to college and learn a skill for the job that you really do want to do. That's for some of you. Some of you Pisces won't unite with someone on any real level because your heart belongs to or is committed to another. Right? Some of you are committed to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and some of you are committed to a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. That's for some of you. Okay? Sorry about that. Let me just turn that up. That's for some of you. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer in the past. Or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you, your thoughts will be on work, and it will be a blessing, because if they were on your love life, you'll be very unhappy. That's what I said. Some of you are throwing yourself into work to avoid dealing with your emotions, dealing with your relationship, dealing with what's around you, basically. Some of you have buried in your head into work like an ostrich, that you don't see what's going on around you. That's some of you. Okay? Because you don't want to deal with your emotions, because you're holding on so tightly. So you throw yourself into work instead. That's for some of you, Pisces. Some of you, you'll be pleased about your professional advancement, co-workers, or financial transaction. That's for some of you. Some of you will expect a very positive financial message. Okay? Some of you, you'll be discussing relationships or pros and cons of a financial move with someone in your family or a close friend. So some of you might be in a family business for some of you. Some of you, though, a health condition that needs medical attention will trouble you, and you won't be able to get the help you need. And if you go to the doctor, it'll be a very painful ordeal, because you waited so long, right? That by the time it got worse. I told you this in the last reading for Pisces, to get yourself sorted. There's something you're not dealing with or addressing and you're ignoring. For some Pisces, regarding their finances, you'll have enough money to cover your bills and take care of your needs, and any outstanding debts will be paid. And a bill of sale could also be signed, and an important papers transferred as well. Okay, that's for some of you. Some of you, most of your energy will be directed towards your work, and you'll examine or evaluate what's been done so far and make necessary changes or improvement. That's for some of you. Some of you can expect an honest communication and a surprising disclosure from a friend. That's for some of you. Some of you will make a call on another, or a caller will arrive. Definitely increasing that message. Somebody's coming. Definitely, Pisces. So get prepared. Some of you will be troubled by a financial setback and delays or unknowns regarding another. Okay? So some of you could be having anxiety regarding your financial setbacks, or where the delay in your finance coming up. Or some of you could be concerned regarding another person as to how their welfare. That's for some of you. Some of you will be discouraged about your unfulfilling or unrewarding personal unions, wasted efforts, or loss of money for your own carelessness. Okay? So some of you will be disappointed in your relationship. You feel like you wasted your efforts, you lost money through it, and it was through your own carelessness. Some of you. Okay? Some of you, a debilitating health condition comes to an end. Okay? Or someone you love may die. If not an animal, it may have to be, if it's an animal, it may have to be put to sleep. That's for some of you. Okay? That's for some of you. And if it's so, my condolence. Okay? Some of you, this could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You'll know which one resonates with you. Some of you, you're going to be directing your energies towards material gain or profit, and will soon begin a new venture with someone you like very much. Okay? Some of you, you're going to get some unexpected money, a new possession, like a car or a new job, for some of you. Okay? Some of you will buy a gift for yourself and another. And some of you will be successful in business transactions that involve bartering, calculating, analysis, and forming new partnerships. That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you, luck will be with you in getting what you want. That's for some of you. Luck will be with you, Pisces. Pisces, you'll be thankful for someone's help in undertaking, or the kind words or intervention or concern expressed by another. Okay? That could be blessings, that could be through some message you may be getting through the loss that you actually lost there. Right? That's for some of you. Right? Some of you, Pisces, what is success really worth to you? Okay? That's a question you need to ask yourself. And are you willing to pay the price? That's another question you need to ask yourself. Okay? If obstacles are confronting you, it's because you're moving in the wrong direction or proceeding in error. More facts are needed to be uncovered. Right? So some of you are moving and wondering why. Why is it this isn't going forward? Why isn't this relationship going forward? But maybe it's because it isn't for you. You ever thought of that question? Right? Have you ever questioned yourself in that? That you could be moving in the wrong direction if it concerns a job or a certain career, and you keep getting closed doors. Could it be that it isn't for you? Okay? That's for some of you. Because first and foremost, you've got to be honest with yourself, Pisces. Okay? Because if you're lying to yourself, everybody outside as well, you're going to be lying to other people. And first and foremost, you're lying to yourself. And you've got to be honest with yourself and true to yourself, first and foremost. Because I believe some of you are not being your real self and you're wearing a mask. And portraying, depending who's in front of you, that's who you portray to. Okay? Like a chameleon. That's for some of you. Okay? That message was for some of you that needed to hear that. Because you're being a chameleon. You're wearing different masks for whoever you're speaking to or whoever you're around. Alright? Pisces, you will establish a new approach or foundation. But in romantic affairs, you'll remain detached, guided or non-committed until you see which way the ball is going to bounce. Which is good advice. I would say you take that. Okay? You can't afford to just give out or open yourself up to anybody. Alright? Person has to earn it. Alright, Pisces? You've then got the Two of Pentacles, and that's reverse. Okay? That usually speaks about you coming out of confusion or juggling. It could be 2 jobs, 2 people for some of you. And some of you, the focus is on emotional tribulation due to difficult schedules, endeavours that seem to be in vain, ineffective verbal or written efforts, business losses or discouragement. That's for some of you. Right? Because you've got so much going on. You're trying to juggle too many things at the same time. When it's reversed, some of you even dropped the ball. Okay? Some of you want endeavours to go well, but it feels as if you're between a rock and a hard place. That's for some of you. Some of you will be trying to maintain emotional control when faced with upsetting news or circumstances. Yet, but unbeknown to you, your lover feels the same way. So some of you have been trying to maintain emotional control with upsetting news or circumstances. But what you didn't know as well is that your lover feels the same way. Okay? So both of you, if you're dealing with, let me go through, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if you've got them in the chart or as individuals, you're both feeling the same way. Okay? You're both trying to maintain emotional control, basically not to reach out for each other or express your emotions. You're both holding back. You're both locking onto your emotions. Okay? That's for some of you as Pisces. Some of you are going to have a romantic change of heart and find a solution to a problem through a different source, another person, or in a different way than you expected. That's for some of you. So some of you are going to change your mind. Some of you will be trying to fix the problem in your relationship or in your business. Or some of you will be letting go of a person, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, and going with somebody else. Or some of you will be dealing with your situation in a different way than you expected. Okay? Could be learning something different, another way that you could handle the situation for some of you. Some of you, the effect of others will be felt primarily in the work environment. Okay? And though you will handle whatever comes up, you'll feel star-crossed in the matters of the heart, some of you. So some of you are working, but even though you're working, you're carrying a lot inside. You're torn, like torn between 2 lovers. Some of you feel treated like a fool. Okay? Some of you will be considering a trip or a rendezvous to meet up with friends or loved ones, but the conditions surrounding this venture will be very unstable. Okay? So it's not secured, basically, or a definite thing that you're going to do. That's for some of you. Some of you, you'll be very discouraged because printed matters did not produce the desired results, or moving as fast as you would like, or legal actions for breach of contracts could be taken against someone. That's for some of you. Some of you, you'll be upset or discouraged about an idea or project, but it will get straightened out or dealt with through a new approach. Regarding work, that was some of you. Alright? Some of you, regarding unions, you will have to release or overcome emotional crisis through the entry of several new factors, both personal and professional. Okay, that's for some of you. So some of you who are struggling with your emotions, you have to release it. Okay? Through different, to your personal and your professional, because your emotions are going to affect your work and your home. Okay, for some of you, your emotional state will like being in the predicament you're in, and things will be getting even harder. Schedules will be too full, business will be strained, and little time you have to spend with the one you love won't be enough. Okay, that's showing, say, some of you are going to go through a very busy schedule, working so hard that you haven't got time for your personal life. Could be affecting your home life with your partner because you haven't got time for them because you're too busy. Okay? Pisces, you enjoy getting or giving gifts, doing favors for others, and resolving a personal and very emotional dilemma, right? Because some of you probably come with a gift to go make up for the time that you couldn't spend with them. That's for some of you. Some of you will be misrepresenting or deceived by a very upsetting message, phone call, or conversation. So some of you are going to be misrepresented, okay? Because I know I have problems speaking. I hope I got it out properly. Alright? Or deceived, right? By a very upsetting message, phone call, or conversation. Right? So, whoever is going to be speaking on your behalf, it won't be represented, it will be misrepresenting you. Some of you will be deceived, and some of you is going to get some upsetting message or phone call or conversation. Could be with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, if you're dealing with family, you won't be able to really relate to or connect with your relative due to outside influences that will be pulling or possessing your attention. So some of you not even have time for your family. That's how bad it is. Or you're working so hard, you've not even got time for your family. That's some of you, okay? Some of you, you'll have tension-related problems, stiffness, aches, and pains. So yes, you're locking all your energy into your body, and you need to release that. Some of you need to get a Reiki session, quite a few sessions, to release all the tensions and unblock all the chakras that are blocked there for you. Some of you will have discussions about work or finances, which will be agreed upon by everyone. And if business for yourself, you'll make money, but will have to make some concessions. If traveling for work, you'll have an expense account. Wow. So some of you will probably get a expense account for travel expenses, for your petrol. Some of you will be. Some of you will be looking for a way out of a dilemma and wondering what you should do. But someone will solve the problem for you in a very propitious way by providing an alternative or letting you out of your commitment. So some of you will want to come out of a commitment and wonder what you should do, and the other person could solve the problem for you. So if you wanted to go and say, end the relationship, okay, but you didn't know how to do it, the person will do it for you, so that will save you from having to do it. Some of you Pisces will do that because you don't like confrontation, so rather than you do it, you'll let somebody else do it. Some Pisces don't leave people, people have to leave them, okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, a social event will provide a buffer between you and the romantic problems and could very well mark the end of your troubles. That's for some of you. That's what I'm saying. Some of you is avoiding dealing with your problems. Okay? Someone could give you a reason to end the relationship to a social event. That's for some of you. Some of you will not connect with or talk to. Alright? The one you want to see, like or love, due to schedule problems or lack of effort on your part or the part of the other. So you will not be able to connect. Right? That's for some of you. Bad timing. Just isn't the right time. Okay? Some of you will receive a letter you've been waiting for, but it will not arrive, or an advance, or subsidy, or everything's going to be delayed. Basically, I can't get the word out. Like someone's waiting for a sub, and it will be delayed, or a package containing a cassette will come for some of you, or a CD, DVD. Okay. So you're waiting for a letter, it will not arrive, or you're waiting for an advance, or a sub, it will be delayed, or a package containing a cassette or DVD, video, whatever will come. Okay? For some of you, you'll be troubled by ineffective or misrepresented efforts and by not being able to see, talk to, or express your feelings with a loved one, but that is going to change. Okay? So some of you are getting anxiety regarding this, not being able to see or talk to this person that you want to see, or express your feelings with a loved one, but that's going to change. Okay? Some of you Pisces, disappointing elements in your love life, discouraging news, or endeavours that seem to be in vain will cause you to lose your incentive in your work or career goals. Now, Pisces. I've been there, done it, wore the t-shirt. Do not allow your personal relationship to affect your working environment. Keep them separate. Okay? Even if you do get discouraging news, okay, regarding your love life, or you don't give up on your career goals neither, okay? No matter what discouraging news comes your way, don't give up, keep going. It's like you fell down, dust yourself up, pick yourself up, carry on going, love. Okay? Some of you, Pisces, will be going through internal conflicts, and emotional tribulation will come to an end. Because, like I said, holding, releasing all these emotions, this juggling, just let it go. For some of you. Someone is going to enter your life, Pisces, who will instigate a change and a new direction or a course of action. That's for some of you, and you get a new beginning. Alright? Some of you are going to get a positive response from another in answer to your efforts, queries, or demands. So some of you sent a question to somebody and you asked them, you put a lot of effort, right, into speaking to somebody and you're waiting for a response, like you're waiting for a letter or some correspondence to come back to you. You're going to actually get an answer soon. Okay? Some of yous, a small gift or token of love will be purchased, and if it's for a lover, it will be some way be the catalyst to winning him or her over, or to getting him or her to reveal more of his or her feelings. Okay? So if you want to get a person to open up, Pisces, or they to you, send a gift. Okay, for some of you Pisces, your success will come through a new career direction or a romantic change of heart, a happy change. Okay, so you'll have success in your work, career, and as well as your romantic heart. Some of yous, new solutions will come through someone who enters into your situation and puts a new slant on things, and you'll have the good fortune to know what is true and what to do. Okay? Pisces, you're going to be grateful for a small gift or a sum of money. Okay? I know you will be. Okay? Pisces, goodwill prevails. A positive change is in store. Okay? Trying to take on too many things at once is taking its toll. You're spreading yourself too thin. All is going out and nothing is coming in. Narrow your choices down to one and maintain an attitude of balance and disposition. The balance will be restored, pressure will ease off, and hope and cheer will be regained. But you're taking on too much, and some of you have dropped the ball. Some of you have been juggling between two people and now have to choose one. That's for some of you, okay? But it shows that you, with work, home, two people, it got too much, okay? And for some of you, if you do not look about your health, it could get worse than better, okay? Look after yourself, all right? Now, in your future, you've got the sun. The sun is very happy. It's one of the best cards in the deck, I would say, right? Because when the sun comes out, it indicates a major event or month and will overpower all other cards in both impact and effect, okay? It would indicate a situation is about to begin or is in the beginning stages, Pisces, okay? For some of you, your focus is on people, society and the public, glamour, self-image or keeping up appearances, benefits, charity or spiritual quests, achievements, accomplishments or vindications. Some of you will be getting married, unions or mergers, okay? That's for some of you. Some of you want a union or marriage or recognition in your field or endeavour. Or you're seeking God or cosmic consciousness, some of you. Some of you will not see the one your heart yearns for, but others will try to take his or her place, though. That's for some of you, okay? Pisces, someone you're thinking about is going to call. Could be a lover or two. And you'll be surprised by the high cost of living or unreasonable bill you might end up getting for some of you, okay? Some of you will be putting on a facade, keeping up the illusion of gaiety or well-being when there really is none. That's for some of you, because the thing you really want, the essential ingredient of your heart's desire, is missing, and it's usually that person that you really want and you can't seem to get over or let go of. That's for some of you, okay? Some of you will be improving your surroundings or your appearance. Your work or health will take you away from home, okay? Or someone will call regarding a new home. That's for some of you, Wow, Pisces, a lot's going to be going on for you, okay? Some of you will be moving home, right? Some of you will be improving your health, your surroundings, your appearance, you know, and your health as well. Will take some of you though from home, okay? Some of you could end up in hospital, so you're not at home. Someone will call regarding inviting you, regarding to say, get an offer for a new home. So those who are waiting for a new home, they could get a letter that's saying that, oh, got a new home here for you. Those who are waiting for a BB house. That's for some of you. Some of you could be buying a new home. Some of you, if you go on a trip, it will be disappointing or fruitless, and what you hope to accomplish or attain will not come to pass. If you look back in retrospect, you wish you hadn't gone, for some of you. Okay? So those who went on a trip or will be going on a trip, it'll be disappointing and fruitless. That's for some of you who are traveling. Okay? Some of you will wish you hadn't gone, Pisces. Okay, for some of you who are dealing with paperwork, you're going to experience problems with legal forms, documents or contracts, and will be confused and uncertain how to proceed or what you should do next. And I would say get professional help. Take it to an advice center, a legal lawyer, get some professional advice. For some of you, things will be very slow, but you won't want to work anyway. You need a new element to boost your inspiration or enthusiasm, and one will come. That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you, partnership will have to be put on ice, and the future will look very uncertain between you. That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you will be drained emotionally or spiritually, and because of this, will feel very tired or just feel blah. Alright? The emotional state will just feel, I'm not into it. Right? Some of you, good friends and social activities will offer simple pleasures. Some of you will have discussions about upcoming mergers or business projects. Some of you will be doing a public speaking job, may also be offered to some of you. Okay? Some of you will talk with a relative but will feel that they aren't really with you. Alright? Because it's like not on the same page. Some of you are going to feel tired, run down or uninspired, and your psychic ability will be impeded. You will also think you don't look very good and may do something to change your appearance, like cut your hair or buy new clothes. That's for some of you. Right? Some of you, new money is going to come in, funding will be reinstated, or you successfully settle a financial or contractual issue that's been a constant source of aggravation to you, that you finally signed the papers at the dotted line for some of you. Some of you are going to be exhausted in your working environment and need of respite or healing of the heart or spirit, because you've overworked. That's what we've been trying to tell you from the beginning, that you need a holiday. Okay? Some of you might just take it. Right? Some of you will end up mixing business with pleasure or business with friendship, and that could be a very bad idea now. Okay? For Pisces, I would say do not mix business with pleasure or friends with business. Okay? Alright? Because then nobody can fall out over this. For some of you Pisces, Some of yours in existing plans will change due to a call or caller, or you'll make a call on someone with a bag in your hand. That's for some of yours. Right? Either they're going to come visit you, or you're going to be visiting someone, Pisces. Pisces, expect good news concerning your finances. You'll be troubled because things are all intent and purposes should be good, but they're not because your heart is so unfulfilled. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you will not be able to get together with the one you love or want to be with. This could be also indicating a broken engagement for some of you. Okay? Some of you, the possibility of starting something new or merging with another in an enjoying relationship will not be realized at this time. That's for some of you. Some of you, your ideas for a new line of work will begin to formulate. A tempting business offer or partnership will be proposed, or possibly court action could be discussed. That's for some of you. Alright? Some of you are going to have to put a business project on ice for now, but money will come in through an appeal that was won for some of you. Some of you have got a huge favor will be given that will save you a lot of money, or a promotional opportunity will come your way that will put you or your work more in the public eye. This could come through celebrated or media event for some of you. Some of you, a man is going to propose a new direction, project or enterprise for the future that concerns a possible union or partnership for some of you. Some of you will be lucky in overcoming financial difficulties or adversities and getting out of a sticky situation or a wrong move in a legal matter. So some of you will be able to get out of this legal matter that you got yourself into. That's for some of you. Some of you will be grateful for a second chance or a reprieve, or for the thing of a true value in life that you do have. Okay? So some of you are going to be quite grateful for what you have. Okay? Some of you will get a second chance, some of you. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, Pisces, you're being told don't judge conditions by appearances. Remember, the Shambhala lies in the Gobi Desert for some of you, okay? You've triumphed over the events and lessons of the past and now molding a new persona which is not yet strong enough to hold its own. The space you're now in can be likened to a womb, which is protective and nurturing, and when this embryo stage of metamorphosis is complete, you'll be strong enough to face the world and your spiritual integration will be attained. Okay? That's for some of you. At the moment, this time out that you're having, it's like you're in a womb and you're not, until the water or the membrane bursts for you to give birth to your newness that's going to be coming. Okay? Some of you need to keep an open mind and you'll be able to see or hear the truth that will lead you out of a desert and set you free. So some of you, if you feel stuck in a situation, in a job, or you feel like nothing's coming in and you feel isolated, alone, it's telling you to keep an open mind. Because as you use your intuition, you'll be able to hear the truth and see the truth, and it'll set you free. That's for some of you. At this point, nothing is going to be clear or resolved, and business mergers or personal unions will not come to pass or work out as you had envisioned, but the right action we're taking so the sun will shine tomorrow for some of you. Okay? Now for some of you, you've got the High Priestess and she's reversed. So some secret's going to be coming out. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, it's also a warning to not trust a certain woman. There could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or got Pisces in the chart for some of you. Okay? That's for some of you. But it also speaks about a waiting period where there'll be partial success but more to be revealed later for some of you. They can also indicate a reconciliation or a reunion or an element of surprise for some of you. Okay? Some of you can be getting surprise regarding a free party situation with the Three of Swords, with the Three Birds. Okay? Some of you could be getting a surprise that you're going to get a heartache. That's for some of you. Okay? Could be from an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. May have Pisces in the chart, or an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. That's for some of you. Okay? For those who are dealing with the fire sign, water, or air. Some of you want to follow through with a course of action or utilize an idea, skill, or philosophy. That's for some of you. Some of you will be putting love or the one you love out of your thoughts in order to avoid emotional entanglement or the pangs of desire. That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you will be surprised about an incident involving a car and be bombarded with memories from the past. So let's pray that no one had an accident, okay? Or you could get some news regarding an incident regarding a car crash for some of you. Like I said, some message is going to be coming through. Right? For some of you, you'll be cold towards those who insinuate or who operate unethically or under false pretenses. But others will provide unexpected assistance or aid, and your ideas, requests, or presentations will be well received. Okay? So, those who insinuate, you're going to be cold towards them, for some of you. And those who operate unethical or under false pretenses, you also will provide unexpected assistance or aid in from this person, okay? Some of you are going to have an unexpected, very welcome surprise. That's for some of you. Some of you will take a short trip or travel for work, but if planning a long distance trip or move, it will probably be postponed or cancelled. That's for some of you, right? Some of you will be discussing finances, payments, or time schedules where papers are concerned, or will profit through things involving papers. That's for some of you. Regarding work, business will be very slow in the beginning, but will pick up greatly later on, and you'll make good money, or more than others. You may even receive an unexpected bonus or two. Pisces. Wow. You'll be at a crossroad though, and you'll wonder if you're going to come together or split apart once and for all. But you'll have to wait before the answer will be revealed, because only time will tell. So some of you are going to be at a crossroad to say, do I stay or do I go? Do I let go or do I hold on? That's for some of you, because you're at a crossroad. At times, you'll be impatient, but for the most part, detached, withdrawn, uninvolved, or removed, and your discerning abilities will be quite acute. Okay? So you'll be on the ball, so you'll know. You're using your intuition. So Pisces, you will know. Okay? You'll be pleased about a financial arrangement and will have a pleasant surprise concerning a problem that's been bothering you. Some of you, a message or communication will require a decision or action on your part. Some of you will communicate with your relative but will feel detached, alone, or on your own. That's for some of you. Some of you, if you have been ill, you will have a quick and swift recovery. Okay, with the High Priestess here. Some of you will be awaiting for results or for the arrival of someone or something. Patience will be needed, but ultimately you'll be successful. Okay, Pisces? Pisces, there will be a few stops and starts and some stuff to push through, but after that, things will begin to flow more smoothly. A surprise is also in store. A friend or relative will call that could benefit through your guidance, so keep a positive outlook. And if you've been waiting to hear from a friend, you soon will, and an invitation will be extended. Okay? Someone from a distance will call to see you. Some form of worry or anxiety over a visitor or caller could also be indicated for some of you. Some of you will receive a financial statement or a form that will need your endorsement. Some of you will be troubled, frustrated and upset over a tedious, time-consuming or unpleasant job situation or encounter with sexual overtones. Whoa. So some of you could be in a situation, could be in work, right? That's could be a boss or somebody that could be saying, having sexual overtones with you and you're not liking it. And it troubles you, and some of it sometimes will frustrate and upset you. Okay, which is only right. And some of you could be suffering with anxiety over this. Some of you will be disappointed in having to wait and in people who promise and then don't deliver. That's for some of you. Okay? Pisces, you will no longer accept that which is counterproductive, nor will you sacrifice what's fundamentally right for momentary satisfaction. So you'll direct your action accordingly or take steps to correct problems. Okay? Some of you, a new product or future business endeavor may come into view, or you could seek a new agent. That's for some of you. Some of you will inherit a sense of self-worth and learning experiences. Some of you will be undecided about the purchases or products, or will be gifted with the ability to look at yourself or others objectively. That's for some of you. Some of you are going to attract or unlooked. What can I say? Some of you are going to attract an unlooked for job opportunity or secondary occupation for some of you, and will benefit personally and professionally or financially through a wise career decision. So some of you could even be having 2 jobs. That's what you're juggling with. You've got 2 jobs. Okay? Some of you will be looking in a financial transaction or negotiation. Pisces, you'll be grateful for a release from tension and the opportunity to work, make money, or expand in your field of endeavor. Pisces, once you make a decision or decide upon a goal, make a commitment to it and let nothing divert you from it or keep you from attaining it. Recognize the patterns that have sabotaged you in the past and cut them off. Pisces, this is a gestation period. Changes are taking place on the inner planes, and at the appropriate time these energies will be released and you'll spring back into your full force. Pisces, visualize your desired results as accomplished in fact and act as if you're already what you want to be, and you shall be. Pisces, help will come if you need it, and things are going to turn out quite differently than you anticipated. You can also expect pleasant surprise or 2. Okay, Pisces? Now, excuse me, let me take a drink after all that. Rest you come out, I feel like I'm dehydrated. Pisces, you then got the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords usually talks about heartache and pain. Usually also speaks about 3-party situations. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Because many souls, three or more, predict tremendous activity, agitation, or acceleration, because souls show the last stages of effort before the final result. Some of you, our focus is on personal relationship, business delays, exterior influences, and some of you are going through strife, adversity, separation, and disappointment, followed by restructuring, rebuilding, and renewing. That's for some of you. Some of you want your lover to come back, or you have run out of hope or stamina and need to see results before you can get out of your doldrum or start something new. Okay? Some of you, because you have experienced suffering and heartache in the past, you may not be willing to extend yourself now. Some of you are going to be very surprised by the appearance of someone you didn't expect to see or hear from. This will be very positive development for some of you. Some of you will be hurt, impatient, or angry with your friends and distraught about your love life, but that is going to change. Some of you will be fixing up, improving, or reconstructing your home or things around the home. Some of you, a trip is going to establish something better. However, if traveling with a companion, ill health may befall one of you. Some of you will have many problems with papers because you won't see the results you hope to see or be able to enlist the aid of buyers, sellers, or agents, but in time that will change and setbacks will turn out in your favor. Some of you regarding work, a business proposal or possibility of a new avenue to pursue or follow up on will soon be presented, but you won't leap at the idea for some of you. Some of you may think that all is lost or that your relationship is over, but you're going to have a change of heart. That's for some of you. Some of you will be unhappy or in a state of turmoil over your relationship or love life or problems in the home, but that condition will not last much longer for you, Pisces. Okay? Pisces, no matter what you have felt or presently feeling, you will soon establish something much better. You can also expect a surprising twist in your business or love life. Some of you will also have to confront an unpleasant issue with a friend. Could be over travel plans or lie to get out of an invitation or engagement for some of you. Okay? Some of you, someone in your family may be in pain or will be in, sorry to say this. Some of you, I'm trying to look up serious. Okay. Because I can relate to this. Okay. Some of you, right? Someone in your family may be a pain or will be a pain. Okay? Because they ask too much of you or are continually asking for something. Okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you need a vacation from tension, work, and worries, and will soon take one. Because there's been tears, sadness, sickness, or physical pain are also indicated here. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you will soon receive money that was held up or delayed, or financial gain will come through time investment, speculations, or well thought out plan of action. That's for some of you. Some of you expect a complete change. Negative conditions or delays will clear up and new orders will be established, something much better. You'll feel the need to break out of restrictive problems or attitude and to overcome the fear of confrontation in order to establish a better or easier relationship. That's for some of you. Some of you will not connect with the one you love or want to be with at this time, but you will later on. That's for some of you, Pisces. Pisces, a letter, package, or a card you've been waiting for, or a letter containing money will arrive. Those who are struggling with anxiety, you'll be upset about a faulty household equipment, lost checks or payments, and not being able to connect with the one you want to see or get things you want the most. like personal fulfillment or assistance in your work. That's for some of you. Some of you will feel that what you cherish most is gone forever and that it will never return or be recovered. That's for some of you. Some of you, the hope that someday things will get better will end and you will feel that everything you want is completely out of your reach, or that what you want the most is never going to happen. So that's some of you are feeling the ending of it, okay, with the Three of Swords. Pisces, some of you will inherit a gift of love or affection. This could something be homemade, okay? Some of you Pisces will be rewarded a fresh start in business or romantic affairs. Your best success will come through venturing away from your original goals, plans or ideas and developing new ones. Some of you will be looking at repairing or rebuilding something that had been damaged or unexpectedly connected with someone you thought was lost cause or gone for good. So some of you will be returning to someone who hurt you. Okay? That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you will thank God for the establishment of something better in your life or affairs after you thought that all was lost. That's for some of you. Pisces, abortive attempt or delays are in your favor. New ideas or actions will replace old ones and something better will be established that could not have happened otherwise. Surrender that which is painful or obsolete and let God make changes or resurrect the situation. That's for some of you. So it's let go, let God. Okay? Pisces, don't panic or fly off the handle or do something rash. This experience is only temporary, right? You will salvage what you can, but things will not yet be completed or resolved. Okay? Some of you at the foundation or the root of the problem could have been dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And some of you are going to get a passionate new beginning. Some of you it's been delayed, or some of you have refused it in the past. With the Four of Cups. Could have been Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But now they'll be coming back. They may have fire and water in the chart. That's for some of you. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for clarification. For all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. So some of you are going to be going forward with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it could have be revealed that it was close but not that close and decided to end relationship for some of you after finding it was a three-party situation. You stood your ground. You no longer was going to go through coming out of conflict with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus for some of you. Some of you are going to need a holiday after working so hard. Some secrets going to come out also regarding the three-party situation. And fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius or Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer are going to be somebody that's going to be coming back from the past. That's for some of you. Some of you will be letting go of a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. What other messages does all water signs for Sun, Moon and Venus need to know? To clarify your past with the Seven of Swords, you've got the Queen of Pentacles reverse, signifies an opinionated woman, versatile, changing moves, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon, takes without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She has strictly materialistic outlook on life. Be suspicious of this woman. Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. In a three-party situation, could be with you, Pisces, or you with them. Okay? But it's telling you this woman isn't to be trusted. Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. In your present position of someone coming back from the past, you've got the Two of Pentacles upright this time. It speaks about great changes are in store for you. An important message or document arrives, putting an end to problems. Enjoy your work and learn from the challenges. An excellent time for new projects. Research them carefully with attention to the details. Be patient and wait for all the elements to fall into place. Pick up a project that has been put aside. Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus is coming back from the past. That is juggling. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you, for your future card with the Three of Swords, got the Justice card. And it's upright. The card of personal integrity and fairness. It says take responsibility for your own action. Every action you take will have an effect. Be decisive, move forward. Contracts, agreements and legal disputes are resolved in your favour. If you have been wrong, justice is assured. So you will get justice in this three-party situation and heartache, Pisces. Okay? Some of you might even getting divorced or separated from Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. And some of you could have been dealing with a Libra. And some of you shows here that at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Five of Wands, and that's reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could have been juggling with a fire sign and an earth sign or an air sign. Okay? Someone will try to cheat you or even use illegal means to take something from you. Do not trust anyone with sensitive information or financial accounts. Watch out for your deceitful, dishonest people. Do not underestimate your opponents. They are powerful. Beware, you may not see it coming until it's too late, Pisces. Okay? And saying to the warning is Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Some of you could be going to court for divorce because it was a three-party situation and juggling, Pisces. If you or your partner, if you've been juggling, then your partner will get justice. If your partner's been juggling, then you will get justice. Okay? Now this is the message I'm seeing here for all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. There's a lot there with work. You're focusing on work a lot. Some of you are working so hard that you don't have to deal with your home life because it's so disruptive. Some of you are holding on to your partners and some of your partners are holding on to you. And there's conflict. But you'll be coming out of the conflict. Some of you. Okay? Some of you will be getting divorced. Some of you getting separated. You'll know which one resonates with you. I'm going to pull some cards from Doreen Virtue. Angel Oracle cards. What further message do all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising need to know regarding the love life? Because it seems like a lot of people focus on your work and not really focus on your love life and your family life and your home life, Pisces. Okay? Life is going to be off balance when it's like that. What message do all Pisces need to know regarding their love life? Sun, Moon and Venus rising. You got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth experiencing, Pisces. What other message for all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising? Those who are single and also want to have a relationship, and those who are married. What message for all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising need to know? Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, Pisces. Okay? What other message do all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising need to know? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, which we did say, Pisces. Let go and let God. Okay? Walk in faith and not in fear. Okay? This is the message for all Pisces with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If it resonates with you, please like, share and follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.